All right. Hello, everybody. Cannot believe I'm saying this, but New Year's Eve is just like 3 weeks away or something like that. It's insane.
It's
The
crazy.
year's gone by so fast. It's crazy.
Yeah. So I am here with Mike Collar with Wingco Fireworks, and I'm here with Dave Guccione, also known as Gooch from Black Cat Fireworks. And we're going to talk today about what you need to have the most unforgettable fireworks show for your New Year's Eve. You want it to be unforgettable, whether you're having a small intimate party at your house or you're having a big gathering and you're putting that on and you want some fireworks. So we want to give you all of the information. So I'm here with Dave and Mike. Mike, I mean, we're seeing you right now. Talk to us a little bit about where some of the fireworks, what locations are big for this time of year.
Well, I mean, the South is obviously the best. Louisiana, Texas, Mississippi, South Carolina, and Florida, as well as Alaska and Hawaii. They're also great states for the New Year's Eve time. But quite frankly, here at home in Missouri, we like it as well. It's usually a little colder, so we might only shoot 2 or 3 items, where in the southern states, they're going to shoot a lot of items. So everybody's going to celebrate New Year's Eve somehow, some way, and they love doing it with fireworks.
Alaska surprised me a little bit.
No, New Year's season in Alaska is huge. It's almost depending. Sometimes it's almost bigger than the 4th of July.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, you might not know the answer to this, but is there do you think there's a big reason, or is it just?
Well, I think it gets darker, I believe, quicker, and so there's not a lot else to do. Louisiana and some of those places, it's so darn hot in the summertime that they don't shoot as much as they do at New Year's, just because it's a little cooler, a little easier for them. And of course, this year it's great because New Year's Eve's on a Saturday, so we think it could be a really big celebration for everybody.
Yeah, that's awesome. So we want to get people ready. We want them to know, there's tons of products that you can play with, right? But we're going to go over some of the top products. I think we have 6, right?
6 items. Yeah, we're 6 items we're going to discuss.
Nice. So let's start with you, Dave, and this product here. So talk about it for us.
This is as close to professional as you could get. This is the Black Cat 5-inch shell. It is 24 single shots in 4 tubes. And the key effects here are going to be mine effects and huge breaks and tails and huge breaks. And this one's one of our top sellers. And once again, it's as close to professional fireworks that you could get, that you're legal to shoot as a family in your backyard or in front of your house. So this is it. Black Cat 5-inch shells.
I mean, that's really cool to see. And there's a lot of shots that come out of just that product.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And that's the nice thing about having 4 tubes is I like to call it team shooting. You can get 3 or 4 guys all shooting at the same time because they all have their own tube. And so you can get even a bigger effect. We have more stuff going off at the same time. But these things go really high in the air. They're very loud, and they're very, very popular. The whole canister line is very popular, but this particular one is a hot item for us.
And this is something that you can do in the backyard, right?
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. All right. So the next product is, and this one has a celebrity with it. Proud to be an American.
This is Lee Greenwood. This is our partnership with Lee Greenwood. This is a signature cake kit, red, white, and blue. God bless the USA, this land, and from sea to shining sea. Just a great assortment of patriotic cakes. You have a total of 36 shots, and it's pardon me, a total of 42 shots. My bad there. I can't do math today. But it's just a great assortment. It's priced excellently and hand chosen by Lee Greenwood himself, and we're real proud to be associated with him.
Okay, now if I went to a party and saw that, that would really impress me. I'm not going to lie. So that's also one you can do in the backyard, correct?
Absolutely, and it's like a finale. So you can You can shoot one at a time, all three at a time. It's a great item. You know, speaking of Lee Greenwood, I was fortunate enough to travel with him to New York over Memorial Weekend, and we spent a lot of time at Fox News and some other affiliates while in New York. And man, this guy's so proud of these fireworks, and he talks about how he's kind of the ambassador for Black Cat Fireworks, and remembers shooting Black Cats as a kid. And you know, he's 80 years old and he's still loving fireworks. So it's really exciting working with Lee Greenwood. He's a great man.
Yeah, that's really cool. And there's 3 different boxes in that. If you couldn't tell by the picture, and you kind of walked through them, Dave, but there's 3 different, it's this package basically.
Yeah. And don't throw away the outer box. I think it's going to be a collector's item one day. So you'll definitely want to hang on to it. It's a full color box. So very, very cool.
All right. So that leads us to the next one, which is also several boxes in one. Take it away.
And this is the Black Cat 4 assorted. So now you have a total of 60 shots, 15 shots each, and you're going to get 4 different effects out of these 4 different cakes. And so it's all in one case, and we'll show you some video right now.
Actually, we don't have video.
We don't have video. That's right. We don't have video on this one. So anyway, so the thing that's great about this is you're able to go in the store, buy it as a group. Instead of buying 4 individuals, you have a show in a box here with these 4 different Black Cat assorted cakes here. Fright Night, Frat Party. Oh man, I'm sorry, I'm dying on this one here. Sorry.
Oh, the Freak, and then hold on. Here we go. Oh, it's all good. There we go. Got it right here. Electric Avenue.
Electric Avenue. My goodness, I should have wrote that down. So,
no, I mean, if you look at that, basically, I love how you can buy this just one assortment and have these 4 different looks, right?
Yes, it's 4 different effects all together.
And then you can also have that in the backyard, the same. I'm big on that because I like to know what is safe and what is not.
Well, and you know, so many people don't know that much about fireworks. And so we selected 4 of our favorite ones and put them in one box to make the decision easy for the consumer. So when they pick this up, they're going to have 4 great items.
So out of the 4, though, I want to ask both of you. So we'll start with you, Mike. What one out of the 4 is your favorite?
Wow, they're all great, but I like Fright Night a lot, and I like Frat Party. So they're both. You know, we don't have the video, but they're all great. But those 2 are 2 of my favorites.
What about you, Dave?
And the Freak's my favorite.
The Freak's your favorite.
The Freak's my favorite, yeah.
And can I ask why your favorites are your favorites?
Well, you know, there's just the Freak once again has the mine effect that I really like in that one a lot. And they're all equally the great thing about this particular assortment, they're all equally as good. Really, it's just I prefer the label on that one. That might be where I'm leaning towards. I like that particular label better, but all 4 are going to perform excellently for you.
Okay, so now we're moving on to this next one, UFO Apocalypse. Mike, why don't you tell us a little bit about this?
Well, this is exciting. This item came in late last year, so we weren't able to sell a lot of them because people pretty much already had their stuff for the year. But once again, a great color box. When you pick it up, it's got 4 sorted in it already. Once again, hand-picked from Fox Fireworks. Fox makes items exclusively for Winco only. And so we really like Fox. They're doing a great job for us. And this item here has an incredible lot of different effects.
Wow, 64 shots I saw on there.
Yes, 64 shots. And these are all real big shots. The feedback on this particular assortment kit from 4th of July was exceptional. People really liked it, and they're real excited about the Fox brand.
And this item's so intense. It just is like almost in your face type fireworks. And so we love this item. It's a great item.
Okay, so Mike, talk about this one. This is our next must-have.
You know, one of the things we do when we do product development is when we name an item, we like to look at the effect. We don't just say, "Oh, that's a great name. Let's just use it." We really try to make it go with the item. You're going to see when this item's shot, it looks like a wheel in the sky, and it's these are loud, big shots. There's 9 shots. These are as close as you can get to professional as far as the size. They're huge. It's almost like having a canister shell inside a tube. But I think you'll like it when you see the video.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I don't know if you noticed the effect there, but it has a 360-degree rotating color wheel. And that's why we named it Wheel in the Sky. And as far as I'm concerned, it's a very unique item to that particular cake. 9 on the board. Once again, as close to professional as you could get.
Awesome. Okay. And this is our last one, I do believe. Thad.
Well, you've got to have that, especially for New Year's Eve. This is a zipper cake, 220 shots.
Wow.
It starts out slow, but it gets going really, really fast. And especially like up here in the Midwest, if you only got one item to shoot, I would shoot that because it's gonna get everybody's attention.
That's really
Happy
cool.
New Year.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, if you're in North Dakota and it's 5 degrees outside and you got one fuse to light, Thad's the one to light. That's for sure.
Exactly right.
Terminal High Altitude Area Defense is what Thad stands for.
Oh, I was going to ask that. So I'm glad you brought that up. That's, and I mean, yeah, if you're cold and you're like, hey, I just want to have a minute where
You're looking for one fuse. You're looking for one fuse.
Right.
Thad's the one to go to.
It's awesome. Well, I mean, talk about real quick. I know we're going to have another separate video on this, but fireworks safety, before we wrap this up with these products, especially, just give some tips on making sure that you do everything safely.
Couple basic things. Number one, you want to make sure that your audience is safely back. I am one to say, a minimum of, 60 to 70 feet for the 5-inch shell. You could be a little bit closer for some of the aerial cakes, but really clearance from your audience is really important. Number two, trees, power lines, dry brush, that all the common sense stuff there. Make sure your pets are secure. And last but not least, a sober shooter. For New Year's Eve especially, you need to have somebody handling fireworks who has not been drinking alcohol or doing anything else, basically, that could impair their ability to safely discharge the fireworks.
And Mike, can you tell people where they can find more about Winco Fireworks and what they can help them with?
Well, I mean, you can go to our website, wincofireworks.com. We have, lots of safety messages on there and other information about where you can get product. We sell in virtually every state now. So just go to our website, wincofireworks.com. And, back to the safety shooting, just real quick. Just number one thing, just have a plan. Have a bucket of water. Who's going to shoot? And make sure it's on a flat surface. Blah blah blah. Where's your crowd going to be? And just have a plan, because that way everybody can have a lot of fun and go home safe.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Mike, and thank you, Dave, for joining me today to talk about these products. And we hope everyone has a safe and happy New Year's Eve. And thank you so much for watching. If you have any comments or questions, you can always leave them below the video.
All right. Thank you.